friends, it's Living Young Country Girl, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys my fall home decor tour. So hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to start out outside, and I will show you guys the simple wreath that we have on the door that is not really much of anything. But inside the home, we have some fall decor because it just kind of helps you get in the mood. You know, I mean, where we live, it stays pretty warm during the fall time or the fall season. I mean, it gets chilly, like sweater weather in the evening in October, but it really doesn't, we don't really have a long fall. So I love to just decorate at the beginning of September and have the house decorated through October. We do add some spooky elements to our fall decor in October. And then come November 1st, it's down with all of that and up with the Christmas stuff. But for now, I'm gonna show you guys what our home looks like all decorated out for fall. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here is the start of our home tour. This is a little wreath I have outside. It has some little cotton things, a little H for our last name, a little buff check ribbon, and a little galvanized welcome sign. It's nothing fancy because I literally switch it out depending on the season, and I keep it really simple. I'm not a big wreath person. Out here it just gets trashed, so between the wind and the weather. So we don't do a lot, but that is our wreath on our door. Okay, so here is our entry table. I still have not painted it. If you guys watched last year's, you know I said I wanted to paint it. Still isn't done. Painting is probably one of the few things that I love to do but don't get a chance to do that often because I just choose to spend the time with our family instead. So this is our little gallery entry spot here. A lot of this stuff is similar. I shop my house quite a lot as far as finding things and doing new things with it. I'll go through here real quick and kind of tell you where I got some of the things. You can also watch my haul videos because a lot of them came from there. All of these little pumpkins, except for this blue one right here, came from, this one came from Marshall's. Everything else came from the Dollar Tree. So they had an amazing selection of pumpkins. I wish I would have gotten more of these kind of like wooden looking ones with these leaves because they are absolutely amazing and cute. But these like rose gold ones are really beautiful. And of course, Dollar Tree, so they were all $1. The sign, the Grateful, Thankful, Blessed, came from Hobby Lobby. The sunflowers I've had for years. The string of, these are actually little leaves. I don't know if it's showing up, but it's actually a little leaf, a light up leaf. Those are from the Dollar Tree as well. And the Welcome Friends is from the Dollar Tree. The lantern I've had for a long time. I don't remember where it came from. It was either Marshall's or Ross. And as I told you guys last year, it was on sale because the back panel of glass was broken out, which was fine because my lights in there, I have a string of lights in there, but they burned out. But it's actually filled with horseshoes, and when it's lit up, it's really pretty. I need to get a new string of lights in there. The ribbon, the buffalo check, came from Hobby Lobby. And again, the sunflowers are ones that I've had forever. Happy Fall, y'all was a sign from Hobby Lobby that I bought a few years ago on clearance when it was 90% off, but they've had it every year since then. That's just a grapevine wreath that I actually keep up pretty much year round. I'll just switch out the bow. I've had that forever, and it was literally sitting in my garage. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just threw it up there. I picked up these little metal, there was a 3-pack at the Dollar Tree of these little metal signs. It was Harvest, I think Thankful, and I can't remember the other one. And so I just stuck it on there just to add a little something in the mirror. That mirror was from Hobby Lobby. That stays up year round obviously as well too. And it was like 19 bucks, so that was super awesome. For our schoolroom, We don't really have a lot because it is a small space that we don't really get to decorate too much. At Christmas I do more, but for this time of year I don't really. The far sign, I don't know if you can see, way, I'm trying to point to it, way down here. There we go. That sign right there is switched out for fall. It's just one of the printables that you get from off Pinterest or whatever. And then we have our thankful wreath right here where we write what we're thankful for on these leaves, and we just keep the leaves in the little pumpkin and just do those when we start our school day. And then I got this cute sign here from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so we'll start here on our mantle. I'm actually possibly looking for one more piece, but for now I'm just gonna leave it this way. We have all of these light up things, and I know this doesn't always translate very good on video, but I have those galvanized steel pumpkins with the lights in them. I picked those up at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago on clearance. Grateful, Thankful, Blessed is always up there. And then the black and white ones I've had for years. I believe I've had them for like 4 or 5 years, and I picked them up at the end of the season one year at Hobby Lobby. And then we have all of our pumpkins again from the dollar store, as well as those little corn cob little beady things. They were at the dollar store. The sunflowers, again, I've had for years. I was gonna get some of that burlap garland to put across here. I just couldn't, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. I still might do it because I know it would be really simple to decorate it in different ways for different seasons. But for now, I like it this way. I was debating putting something in the middle there, but I think with the sign, it looks pretty good. If anything, if I can find like a small candle holder or something, I might do something like that. It drives me crazy having that connect there. I need to get a wire cover thingy. But the kids love playing their games, and so it stays there. We've got our puppies wrestling. If you guys remember these dogs from last year's video, and the little puppy, there's one, his sister ended up getting fostered. We were fostering him. We kept him, and his sister went to our best friend. And then we have these two still, and they're just crazy. Our dog house, we'll introduce you. That's Lilo and Lucky. Diggy's hiding behind the couch. He is still afraid of everything, including his own shadow. This here is Bindi. She's been with us for 17 years. She's our old girl, but she holds down the fort. And this is Skippy, who is licking his leg. Our other 3 dogs, yes, we have 8 dogs, stay outside most of the time. They're bigger dogs, but these ones are usually it's just the 4 little ones, but lately Skippy has thought he's a little dog and should be in on this one. So these are the pillows. I love to have these pillows. These pillows pretty much stay the same year round as well. I do have some like more summery and spring pillowcases that I'll switch out for the striped ones or for the knit ones or something at different times of the year. As well as like I'll put a heavier blanket here as it gets a little bit colder, but for now this is what we do. This couch actually is all one piece, but we pulled it apart last year and put the little extender piece right here here for Christmas, and we actually really liked it, so we ended up leaving it this way, even though like for the longest time we looked everywhere for a couch that would go all the way to the end of the window, and we had it custom made and everything. That's why they had to add this little extra piece. But it used to be that it stuck out further, so there's no couch back over there. So there's just a ton of cushions, ton of pillows, and it's actually my favorite spot to sit. My daughter hates pillows. The one dog just knocked the other dog off. And then the dogs all knock the pillows off. But it definitely, the pillows never stay looking nice for long. Let's put it that way. They're all gonna wrestle and knock them down. All right. So anyways, this couch, we actually love it this way because a lot of times when we have company, they'll sit over here or my son will sit on this side. And so it works really good. I still need to paint this table as well because I slack at painting. The table right here, as well as our hutch right here for our TV. I redid both of these pieces of furniture with like the white distressed look to it, and this is next on my list along with that dresser over there and the ones in our bedroom, but it just takes a while. So this pillowcase I bought off of Amazon, super cheap. I think it was like, I don't know, $2-3. And I just switch out the inserts all the time. Same thing, the blanket I've had for years from I don't even remember where. We have this little arrangement that I had on my dining room table last year, if you guys remember. And I loved it, but I switched it out this year and brought it over here just to add a really big focal piece over here. I didn't want it on our center table because then we end up not being able to see over it for the TV. Just threw on a pumpkin over here, and then we have my beautiful lantern diffuser with our Christmas spirit diffusing, which may sound crazy, but it smells so amazing like fall, and that diffuser is just absolutely beautiful and stunning with the candle flicker effect, and it fits into our decor so well. I love it. And with that Christmas spirit diffusing in there, it has like cinnamon and cloves and amazing like smells to it. So our home smells like fall with all of those wonderful smells, but we're not having any of the chemicals or toxins that are released from candles or from wax warmers and all those things. And I love the feeling of candles. Like, it just is such a great feeling. But like I said, the toxins just scare me, and so we stay away from those. So when this came out, it doesn't show up so good on the video, but when this came out with that candle effect, I was super excited because it looks absolutely beautiful. So love that one. And then here on our center table, I always have the greenery here, just a little spot to hold our remotes and stuff. We have kids, so they tend to get lost a lot, as well as like drinks get spilled and stuff. So having them up here is just a safe spot for them. And also when we have people with little kids, we just lift the whole tray and move it, so it makes it a lot more simple. Just added a couple pumpkins and another sunflower here. I love this little greenery I picked up at, I think it was at Marshall's. I have one in our RV as well with the little olive basket looking container. It's so cute. And then these trays I picked up at Walmart for, I'm trying to say it was $5 or $10 this past summer. It was such a good deal. So love those. All right, let's move on. Over here we just have this small wreath here between the kids' rooms. So we don't do anything in the kids' rooms. It's just too much to do. Their rooms are so full of toys. I don't bother with them. But I like to have that in between just because you can see it from the living room, so it makes a nice focal point. My daughter has Star Wars on hers, and my son has some crazy stickers. And then we have our guest bathroom and the kids' bathroom here. I am actually in the process of redoing this bathroom, so if you've been following along, you'll see the whole redo process. It's almost done, but we still got painting to do, so it's going to be a little bit more. But we just added, I just added this little owl here to sit here on top of the toilet paper because it's cute. And then I just threw a sunflower in the greenery that's normally there, so it just, kind of just adds a little feel. But it's nothing major again because, I don't have time to do it all. All right, let's go over here to our coffee bar. I don't add, I just realized I never switched out my napkins. I don't add a lot over here as well. A couple things up here that we like to add just to have some kind of, harvesty fall thing. And I just put it up on a pedestal that I've had forever, a little owl and the pumpkin, the same one that was in the bathroom. And then we have our little sunflower here with these little light up balls that we got. We got them on sale at the end of summer at Target, I think. So it wasn't anything major. And then I love this sign. I wish I would have actually bought more of them because I absolutely love it. This Gather Together sign was from the Dollar Tree and it's gorgeous. And then the greenery bucket up there with the little pumpkin. Now that galvanized bucket I actually got at the Dollar Tree, but then the plant inside I picked up at Marshall's. And I literally dropped it in there. I put something on the bottom, like old jar, so it held it up, and it just turned it into this like really tall looking thing because I needed some height on that counter or on this shelf. And I absolutely love it. We actually have our Christmas cups up all year round because I love Christmas and I love those little cups, so I don't care. And then we have just the little Hello Fall here in the corner, and that's where I just noticed I never did change out for my Thanksgiving napkins there. But this is our coffee bar area. Okay, so this is our dining room. It's a little bit different from last year. I did have that one arrangement, like I said, over here, and I put together this one this year with, this is actually all Dollar Tree, except for this sprig with this pumpkin. There's two of these in here that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. But I found that like if you mix some really nice Hobby Lobby things with some Dollar Tree ones, it works out really good. So I got the vase at Hobby Lobby, just threw one of the styrofoam, you know, floral things in there from Dollar Tree, and then just started arranging it in there so that way, you know, we could see this beautiful fall arrangement that when you come in. And then I just accented it with this table runner I picked up at Marshall's a few years ago, and a couple pumpkins, and my chicken and my rooster little salt and pepper shakers. We did add these chairs to our table this year. We used to have those leather looking chairs, but we added these farmhouse style chairs. The ones on the end have a little cushion, but the other ones are just by themselves without the cushion. I love how they have like the distressed metal. Oh, there's actually a pillow drawing on these ones, but they actually have this distressed metal look to them, and they're absolutely darling. We were looking for sturdy chairs, and I kept on finding that when I would buy them, they would just fall apart, and it would drive me crazy because every time we'd buy them, they'd fall apart. So we finally found these on Amazon. I'm trying to say all four of them were like around 120 bucks, and they have been absolutely perfect. And I like it because I love the casual. This table is an antique table from Germany, and it's beautiful, but it's very, very ornate. And like I would totally paint it white on the bottom, but my husband's like, you cannot do that. And then the top has this beautiful inlay wood on here, and then it drops out and doubles in size. So he's just like, you can't paint it, it's an antique. So I haven't painted it, but I wanted more white. And so having the table runner, and then I took this bench right here, and this used to be that dark wood too, and I painted it and distressed it and covered it with this fabric. And I think that along, I still would rather find some different cushions than the black ones, but at the time those were at Ross, I think for 10 bucks for two of them. And I know my husband sits there all the time and does a lot of work there, so I wanted to make sure it was comfortable, so I just picked it up. But I'd love to find some more country looking ones eventually. But I feel that adding those chairs and lightening up that bench instead of the dark wood with like that leather looking top, it really did bring it, like brought the two together, brought the farmhouse feel in with still the antique feel without destroying it. So I was super happy with that and the way it turned out all together. I still have to paint our bar stools over here. These are black and I want to paint and distress them. But again, that's on my to-do paint list. My husband has this little work cabinet over here where he has a lot of his little side hobby work stuff. So I just have a candle and a little pick there of some stuff I picked up at the dollar store, and just threw a sunflower with my lavender. I know lavender isn't necessarily fall, but I love it. And then we have always our gather sign there, which is great. I picked it up at, I think, Hobby Lobby for $3. I have another diffuser over here, and then this little metal thankful sign that I just set in front of it. And I'll walk around so we can see it all. And then on this side, we just have another one of those pumpkins I picked up at the Dollar Tree and a flower. And if you guys saw my Christmas video, you saw how I took, instead of, they actually had birch candle holders at Hobby Lobby, but I was like, that's too expensive. So I literally had these vases from the Dollar Tree, and I bought a piece of birch looking paper and just covered them with the paper, the glass, and then I just threw the candle on top. So it looks like a candle like on top of a holder, but it's not. So I absolutely love that. I mean, it was all of $1.66, no, $2.66 to make that, because the candle was from the Dollar Tree, the vase was from the Dollar Tree, and the paper was 66 cents, or it was on sale for 33 if the paper was 50% off at the time. I don't remember, but either way, it came out really awesome. I'm thinking I might add, because I feel like the candle's a little small, I might wrap it with like some jute twine or something like that, just to kind of beef up the candle a little, because there is a little bit of it's a little bit smaller, but for now it works good. And then in the kitchen, we have our little sink caddy here. And of course, if you guys have tried Thieves products, you know how amazing they smell with all the cinnamon and clove and everything in there. So I always have my caddy with my Thieves products. I don't switch out for pumpkin scent ever, or for any other kind of scents, because again, these are chemical free, they smell amazing, and I would not switch for anything else. So I just have my little, I am out of white sponges though, and it looks so much better when I have a white sponge there. But I have my little pumpkin here from the Dollar Tree. And then I have this I picked up at Walmart, and it was like, I think it was $2 or $3. And it's just like a little pitcher with a little sunflower, some sprigs in there, and then a couple little pumpkins there, and then my beautiful view outside. And then I don't really have anything else in my kitchen for fall. There's just too much stuff already on my counters, I feel like, so I don't really add to it. And the country feel kind of has a fall feel to it anyways. I did throw a couple of things above. My letters I had from last year, I switched them out. I bought some of the buffalo check in like a beige color, and recovered my letters from a couple years ago that I put up every year, and just did it that way. So that way there's I don't know, I just need to switch it up. I'm not sure if I'm digging the buffalo check on it, but I need to switch it up. Super easy just to trace them out on a piece of paper. It was one piece of paper to do the F, the L, and the L, so it doesn't cost me anything, and some hodgepodge. And then our pellet gun for any coyotes that try to get our chickens. Then I did a little box up there. Oh, I just noticed my sunflower fell down. There's normally a sunflower up there too, but there's a little pumpkin and our thankful, grateful, and blessed. And then on top of the fridge, we just have this little pumpkin here with a couple sunflowers as well. There you guys go. That is our fall home tour. We are ready to have the weather chill out some and have a time for snuggling on the couch. I don't know if we can find a spot with all these dogs. But a time to just relax and snuggle as a family and just enjoy ourselves. So hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos, be sure to subscribe, because I will be sure to share with you guys my Christmas home tour. I am a big fan, and I start decorating on November 1st for Christmas, because I love Christmas, and it usually takes me at least a week or so to get everything decorated and put up. And then we love to enjoy it all through November. We're not taking a trip this year in December like we normally do, but my mother-in-law will be here probably for Thanksgiving. So we wanted to have it, even Christmassy set up. And then like I said, I usually leave my tablescape until after Thanksgiving, and then I'll switch that out too, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked it. Be sure to subscribe. We have lots of fun videos coming up here. We have some on our Tokyo Disney trip, as well as all kinds of oil videos and homeschool videos. So if those videos interest you, be sure to turn on that bell notification so you guys can see all of those fun videos that I share with you guys along the way. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.